What is going on, guys? Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So yeah, today was not the best day at all for the stock market. As I'm sure you guys saw, we had the Russell down over 1.3%. The Nasdaq went down 1.65%. We had the S&P down 1.2%, and somehow, some way, the Dow Jones only went down 0.6%, and we had the VIX up over 11%. And now, like I mentioned in my last video, the VIX is getting close to 20 points for the first time in months. I mean, probably 8 months. Let me see the last time it was at 20. Yeah, that was back in October. Maybe not 8 months, but we're looking at half a year at this point is the last time we were at 20 on the VIX. So yeah, things are getting real, guys. There's a lot of tensions right now. A lot's going on geopolitically, which we're not going to dive too deep into that, but that's what's causing a lot of this volatility right now. So let's dive into the charts, my thoughts, a couple of stocks, and just in general, what companies are reporting earnings this week. So smash the like button, make sure to subscribe, and you might as well get your 7 fractional shares of the Mag 7 stocks for Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Just use that link down below. Check out the QR code right here, or go to StasSurFest.com/Moomoo. Get your stocks, guys. And with that being said, cheers. Let's get into it. So like I said, and you guys already know this at this point, we're looking pretty rough in terms of these indexes, and honestly, a lot of stocks out there are not looking so pretty. Sure, we had some green today. A couple of stocks went up, but for the most part, we got clobbered across the board today. We had the Russell down 1.4%. Like I said, now we're officially under the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart for the first time in months. I'm talking since the end of November, guys, where we were at 1,800 points. That was the last time we were under this moving average, and now it's the middle of April, for Pete's sake, guys. We're talking about 5 months. So we're starting to break trend on the 4-hour chart on the Russell. The Nasdaq, if we're looking at triple Q here, the Nasdaq 100, this is now taking out the lows from a month ago. We're under the moving averages on the 4-hour chart. We have a death cross here. We're actually heading, by the looks of it, towards the lows from about 2 months ago. In the end of February on the 20th, we were kind of bottoming out at about 423. That's where it looks like triple Q is going. And on SPY, let me pull this up, which you guys know tracks the S&P 500. We're pretty much in free fall as well. We're under the moving averages. We're under the lows from a month ago, and now we're pretty much where we were, let's see here, guys, back in the end of February, right at about 500, 505, in that ballpark. So yeah, we are seeing some volatility. We're seeing some selling. The S&P 500 is down about 4.3% from all-time highs. Triple Q is now down, let me see here, guys, probably more like 5%, maybe 6%, probably not 6%. Actually, no, less than the S&P. Wow, look at that, 4.2% from all-time highs. The Russell's probably down more like 5, 6. Maybe I'm wrong on that as well. Let me see here, guys. From 2135 to 1965, we saw, yeah, about an 8% drop from top, from the not the all-time high on the Russell, but the recent high to where we just hit earlier today. So yeah, we are seeing some selling, some volatility. We're not quite yet anywhere near really correction territory, except maybe the Russell. But yeah, we are getting some selling, some serious selling for the first time in quite some time across the board, right? And this is good, guys. Like I said, this is healthy. We want to see it. We want to see some selling happen. This is great to buy stocks on the dip, to dollar cost average at lower prices. I can't complain. So I'm sure you guys know that earnings season is in full effect. Well, maybe not full effect 100% quite yet, but earnings season is starting. We had JP Morgan report. We had a couple other companies report today, but really over the next couple of days and heading into next week, we're going to have a lot of companies set to report. So let me quickly run through a bunch of these guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have around 12 that we're going to dive into for this video. And obviously, we're not going to do a deep dive into these companies, into these stocks, but these are all that are reporting earnings. All of these companies are reporting earnings this week. So pay attention, guys. Take some notes. You have to watch these. So Goldman Sachs already reported earnings, ticker symbol GS. This stock actually went up 3% on the day, but right now after the bell, we are down a little bit under 400 right now. So we actually ran up a ton in the morning. So take a look at this. We closed up 3%. And look at where we closed on Friday. We actually closed at 388, and we got all the way to 412. That was a 6% gap up for Goldman Sachs after earnings came out. So the company reported, let me see here, guys. Where the heck are these earnings? Come on, where are your earnings? There we go. $11.58 in GAAP EPS, which crushed the $8.60 expected, and sales also crushed $14.21 billion versus $12.91 billion expected. So they crushed EPS, crushed on revenue, and like I said, guys, the stock got all the way up to over $412 per share, and now it's at $400. This actually could end up being a dip opportunity post earnings where we got a pretty crazy double beat, if you ask me. So watch out for Goldman Sachs. We also had Charles Schwab report, SCHW. Can't forget about that one. And look at this. We have a clear cup and handle on Charles Schwab. You guys see that? The company reported in the morning. The stock went up around 2% on the day. So it looks like they reported adjusted EPS, by the way, of 74 cents, which came in line with the expectations, and sales beat $4.74 billion versus $4.71 billion expected. So double beat there for Charles Schwab, not bad. And it looks like here Q1 new brokerage accounts 1.09 million, which is solid. March core net new assets equaled $45 billion. Total client assets, $9.1 trillion, up 20% year over year. That's pretty intense there. So look at that. Cup and handle, potential breakout coming here on Charles Schwab. So keep your eyes on that. Pretty good report out of them, at least looking at the headline numbers there. So let me quickly run through now. This is where it's going to get interesting. The rest of the companies that haven't yet reported, but these are all set to report over the coming days here. So we have Netflix, which is probably the most, I don't want to say important company for this week, but maybe the most popular. I guess you can say it's the most popular for this week, and they're actually later on in the week. And Netflix stock is looking pretty toppy here, guys. We have a head and shoulders or a triple top here, whatever you want to call it. Not looking the best heading into earnings, but this is definitely one that I'm watching. It went down 2.5% on the day today, so keep your eyes on Netflix. We have Bank of America, I believe they're tomorrow on Tuesday, guys. Yeah, they're in the morning tomorrow. So yeah, keep your eyes on Bank of America. They've actually sold off about $2.5-ish per share from the recent highs, or about 6%. We're right by the 180 SMA, holding the uptrend here. So BAC is worth watching. We also have UAL this week, which is an airline, United Airlines. You guys have heard of United Airlines, right? We can see here if I get the channel tool out, boom, we're trading clearly in this channel. We're at the bottom of the channel, pretty oversold. Now we're down, let me see here, guys, an exact percentage amount. We're now down 15% from the recent 48.75 high. So we're in correction territory, guys, heading into earnings. And maybe if they're earnings surprise, we can get some sort of bounce back on UAL. We also have J&J. I believe both of these are tomorrow, by the way, UAL and J&J. J&J's in the morning tomorrow, and their stock is down about 10% from where it was just about a month ago. That's crazy. So J&J, this stock has been getting destroyed. We actually have a descending triangle on this 4-hour chart, which if we take out the lows from October being about $145, we're pretty much right there. Let's just say, guys, this might not be pretty. But yeah, keep your eyes on J&J. We also have UNH this week, another big one, which this stock's down about $1.20 over the past couple of months, or about a 20% drop. So UNH is in a bear market. Keep your eyes on this one, guys. Let me see. We also have MicroStrategy, or not MicroStrategy, geez. I don't know why I said MicroStrategy. Morgan Stanley, MS is the ticker. I saw that. My mind went MicroStrategy. Either way, this company's reporting, I believe, tomorrow. Let me double check that. Yeah, tomorrow in the morning. We have a cup and handle, arguably in the making, pretty oversold heading into earnings. So MS, keep your eyes on it. IBKR, also known as Interactive Brokers, they're set to report earnings, I believe, on the 16th. Yup, tomorrow after the bell. And by the way, check out my IBKR Interactive Brokers link down below if you guys want to open up an account. Great brokerage for trading, phenomenal. Check out that link down below, or go to statssurfs.com/interactive brokers. Shameless plug. Great company, great brokerage, and they're set to report earnings tomorrow, so keep your eyes on IBKR. We also have Procter & Gamble later in the week. This one's pretty much right at the highs from, it looks like, September. It looks like we're pretty much holding there flat at $1.55. So keep your eyes on PG. We also have AXP, which is American Express. They're on Friday. They're down about $13 from the recent highs. So keep your eyes on them. And last but not least, guys, we have LVS, Las Vegas Sands, which I think they're on Wednesday. Yeah, they're on Wednesday after the bell. This chart looks a bit wonky, but yeah, keep your eyes on it. These are the 12 top companies pretty much that I'm watching for this week. Honestly, there could be a couple other ones that I'm missing. We could make this list 20 if we wanted to, but those are the 12 main ones that I'm watching. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe and get your 7 fractional shares of the Mag 7 stocks for Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Just use that link down below. Check out the QR code right here, or go to statssurfs.com/Moomoo and get your stocks, guys. Or if you want to opt for the other option, you can actually get a 1.5% cash reward match if you bring your account over to Moomoo for the first time. And I think the limit's $20,000 for that. So if you bring over a $20,000 account, guys, you're getting $300. Boom, like that. So check out the link down below. Go to statssurfs.com/Moomoo, or check out the QR code right here, and I'll catch you guys later.